Good day, Mr. Chigozia. We are looking at the issues cropping up in the Nigerian political landscape, particularly with special reference to decision of federal government to do a giveaway of 70 billion naira to National Assembly members. What is your reaction? Is it a good thing to do to give palliative to National Assembly members or the poor Nigerians?
That is another devastating policy of this current government. You know, you don't expect anything good from a government that is presumed to be illegitimate. Of course, this government is trying to share the whatever is left over about this country. How can you be borrowing to give people National Assembly who goes home with more than 30 million naira? And you left the vulnerable Nigerians, the more vulnerable Nigerian workers, who are only asking for 30,000 naira and they refuse to implement it. How can the government of TINUBU, even without resuming office, contemplate of increasing the salaries of his political cronies who aided in his rigging of the election? It is barbaric and unacceptable. How can you budget 70 billion naira? And even the national, I listened to Channel TV, and the national, one of the members of the National Assembly cannot even defend the essence of the budget.
Now, Mr. Chigozia, I understand that SIRAP, Social Economic Right and Accountability Project, have asked federal government to rescind that decision. And some people will tell you that the National Assembly is an arm of government, executive is another arm. The executive made proposal, and National Assembly already vetoed it, already given approval that it followed due process. What will be your reaction to them?
What kind of due process? This is chop by chop government. They are not there to protect the interests of a common man. They have never protected the interests of a common man, and they are not even ready anytime to do so. Why they assented to the budget is because they have their own share of the allocation. Now, every National Assembly member receives allowance for furniture, receives allowance for maintenance, virtually allowance even for fuel, allowance for rehabilitation of his own house, or allowance for rent. Now, why are you budgeting for 70 billion again, apart from the 40 billion for SUVs?
Mr. Chigozia, I understand that
Nigeria has become more or less a banana republic.
I understand that you are a man.
The richer gets richer, the poorer gets poorer. This is barbaric and unacceptable, and it's not for Nigerians to hit the streets. That is the only thing left.
Okay, I understand you are a man who is in the trenches right from time fighting for the masses. You just mentioned a good point that Nigerians should hit the street and go in protest against the government. Quite agreed, is a constitutional provision that gives rights to Nigerians to protest peacefully. But having said that, do you see this government as a government that will allow Nigerians to exercise their right of peaceful protest without hounding Nigerians or arresting and intimidating them?
Such government can never allow it because they are beneficiary of this gross system, of this system of impunity. So any attempt by the masses to resist, of course, or change the status quo will receive vehement resistance from the political elites. But there is no other way to go. Why? Because not just that they have destroyed the essence of our existence, they have destroyed virtually everything left, and now is to insult Nigerians on their faces. You see, it's to spit on the Nigerian faces, telling us that you are going to give us 8,000 naira. What is 8,000 naira for a household in this current Nigeria, in this current economic mishap?
But the government, some people will tell you that there are some families that cannot afford even 2,000. That for such family, that 8,000 will go a long way. What is your reaction to that?
Why can't they afford 2,000? Because of the government anti-policies. If the government had created opportunity for them to grow, to develop, to fend for themselves, not just being ridiculed, being insulted. It's an insult. What can 8,000 do for a family, a mother and a father with 3 children? No, in this, is there any special market designed by the same government where they can, their commodities of food stuff can be subsidized?
Now, Mr. Achikoze, away from that, I understand that the federal government is saying they are making emergency on food production. And I understand that many Nigerians have applauded this government. Do you want to join the category of people applauding the government effort to declare state of emergency on food?
Is it the first time they are declaring state of emergency? These are deceptive propaganda. This government, of course, which is an extension of the federal government of Buhari, said in several occasions, food basket and all that, pyramids, when they just stockpile bags of rice, just take for camouflage, at the end of the day, it was dispersed. All the billions that was allocated for agrarian industry and all that, which one is working? So it is a mere propaganda, which I will never believe this government, because they have given me reason, of course, to be skeptic. They have failed in the past, and there is nothing different they have done to inspire trust or confidence on the masses, which have already rejected them.
Now,
the masses of this country have rejected even the 8,000.
Now, Mr. Achikoze, I understand that the Bakers Association of Nigeria have threatened, or not, it's not a threat anyway, have said they want to increase their products with 15%, meaning a loaf of bread is going to cost higher. Now, we understand that the inflation have risen to 22.7%. All these are fallout of federal government policy of floating the naira. What will be your advice to government going forward?
It is sort of unfortunate. The same a loaf of bread in Lagos is 1,000 plus. The same thing happens when I travel in the village. A loaf of bread is 1,000 plus. So virtually across the length and breadth of this Nigerian state, they are still experiencing the adverse effects of this economic policies that is anti-people. So the government should understand and come to accept the realities that they have no clue on how to solve the nagging issues bordering on economic and security of the masses. Because that is the essence, primary essence of governance. And any government that fails in that primary objective, as TINUBU government have clearly shown that these economic policies are anti-people. They have failed, and they should tender resignation. And of course, the legitimacy of this government is being contested, of course, at the court.
I understand that
litigation. I believe that this government should honorably tender resignation, because they have made Nigeria more impoverished.
I understand that NII is
no, to be frank, what is the essence rate today? 820 per dollar. 820. Buhari left it at 600 or 500 plus. TINUBU is taking it to 1,000 in less than 2 months. This is the government you also supported.
Now, Mr. Ni, let me ask you a simple question.
I should join hand with you. This hand that is soiled. I join the hand.
Now, Mr. Ni, if I may ask you, Mr. Ni, I understand that it's good. Mr. Ni, I understand that it's good to synergize with government and join hand with government. But if I may ask you, as somebody who is an educated person, who have been following the trend of governance in Nigeria, who have been in the trenches fighting for the common man. If I may ask you, Mr. Ni,
yes,
what are the benefits of floating the naira by CBN currently?
First and foremost, the arbitrage has been taken out. This policy was commended by the World Bank. Thirdly, that money which the economic saboteurs have been using to rip off the Nigerian economy would now be channeled properly into a productive means. Let me tell you something. There are some rich men out there before this naira was floated, who ordinarily, without lifting a pen, in 30 minutes would have made 100 million naira. All they needed to do was a connection in the CBN, and all they would do is take it to the Aboki next week and sell it for him.
Now, Mr. Ani, you have spoken well.
However, that has been taken out, and I cannot imagine that you would not see that as a win for us.
Now, Mr. Ani,
I cannot believe you guys would
now,
not
Mr. Ani, you have spoken well. I want you to juxtapose. I want you to juxtapose. Mr. Ani, you have spoken well anyway. I want you to juxtapose your position with the current reality. A situation where Bakers Association have said they are increasing their products with 15%, and this is as a result of the policy of government floating the naira, because the implication is that the cost of importing flour will increase. What is your reaction?
We are not sincere to ourselves in Nigeria. Last year, thereabout, this same bread association said that they don't have access to dollar at the CBN rate, and they increased the bread. The bread went from 700 naira to 900. Yet again, they said that what they were able to get was dollar at 700. It is out there. If you go to the YouTube channels, if you type in there that the bread association traders, the complaints they gave when they increased the price of bread, as of last year was they don't have access to dollar price. Now again, they are coming out to tell us that the bread, they are going to increase the bread because dollar has gone from 750 to 800, and they are saying that they are going to increase it by 15%. On what justification are they trying to tell us?
Mr. Ni,
people who are not
Mr. Ni,
but I don't blame them.
We
are in an economy that we don't have a price regulation agency that
Mr. Ni,
these people are just saboteurs and they are opportunists. Thank God this president has been able to take that bold step to put down naira. I understand that in the nearest months to come, when productivity increase, when we have enough supply of
Mr. Ni, are you aware?
Reserve, this money will come down. When
Mr. Ni, I'm sorry, I have to butch you here. Mr. Ni, I'm sorry, I have to butch you here. Mr. Ni, I'm sorry, I have to butch you here. Are you aware that inflation is on increase now? As we speak, we are already approaching 23% inflation rates, and this is as a result of federal government policy. And as we speak, the federal government is not denying the fact that their policy is causing the inflation increase. What is your advice to government to change that trend so that the inflation will turn the other way?
We are bringing an holistic revolution.
No, I said, what is your advice to government to change the trend?
I am advising my viewers. All right, I understand that Nigerians have become impatient due to the system of governance we have always enjoyed. We have always gotten all our, I think most of our things on a cheaper platform. Listen, this government needs to reject the foundation of this economy. All right, ordinarily, a man like Chigozie would, if I ask him, should the subsidy return, he would say yes. Yes, he would say that his subsidy would have been better left there, whereby the economy will keep bleeding 400 billion naira, which is going to just people who are less than 100 who are embezzling their money. It would not go with the fact that we need to go through pain for a short period of time.
No, Mr. A good point. No, a good point is just raised. A good point. No, let me jump in. A good point is just raised. No, let me push it before I.
Let me answer. Allow me. The measures.
A good point is just raised. I understand that SIRAP is currently asking federal government to account for over 400 billion that is supposed to accrue to federal government in the first month of this subsidy removal. And as we speak, federal government has not deemed fit to tell Nigerians or SIRAP or what the revenue have been used for. What is your reaction?
Okay, you have no reaction. That is why I'm saying it's an insult to say Nigerians needed to suffer again. So how long will Nigeria continue to suffer exercise patience? Why are the recklessness on the part of the executive and the political elites get emboldened? So I don't agree or subscribe to him. Of course, he has nothing to defend. That's why he has to back down. The reality is that Nigerians have come to the point that they can no longer accept any level of subjugation, any level of torture, deliberate torture, even anti-policies. You cannot tell me, I wouldn't blame them if they increase the prices of bread, because they are in business to make profits, and to sustain their business, you must adjust, total adjustment in the cost of production will also be affected. Look at even NEPA and the cost of running diesel, petrol has escalated. So this my guy has no any justification to support a failed system that has failed humanity. So on this note, my only candid advice to Nigerians is it's time to rise up to defend themselves, because it's about their life and posterity. Whatever that threatens their existence, the existentiality, the right to existence of the masses, of the citizens of this country, must be vehemently resisted.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chigozie. I think this is a point to let it go.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.